What's good, everybody? It's your boy Eddie and welcome back to the channel. And currently we are on our way to pick up the Nike KD4 in the Galaxy colorway. As you guys know, that is a 2012 classic, one of the best all-star weekend sneakers that ever released. And I'll catch y'all in a bit. All right. Alright, y'all, so we're back in the crib now, but before we even continue, guys, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below as well as that notification bell. And what we got right here is what you all been waiting for, which is not other than the KD4 Galaxy from the 2012 All-Star Weekend. Guys, just based off of first impressions, the sneaker is so nostalgic and it still feels really great to the touch, and that grip on the bottom of the outsole is absolutely amazing. It literally felt like yesterday when the All-Star Weekend in Orlando happened, and I just remember all of my friends got different pairs. Because I had the Big Bang LeBron 9s, my friend had the Kobe 7 Galaxies, my other friend actually had the same KD4 Galaxies, and then finally I had another friend who had the Galaxy Foamposites, which were impossible to cop at that time. I'm sure you guys heard of all the mess and all of the lines and all that type of stuff that was happening back then, especially in 2012. And those Galaxy Foamposites was by far the hardest pair to cop out of the whole Galaxy All-Star group collection. But with that being said, guys, let's just briefly go over the box details really quickly. So what we got right here is a plain KD box. So as you can see, it's all black with the KD logo right there in the center. Then when we go onto the front of this box right here, you can see that we do have Kevin Durant's signature right there. Then when moving on to this side, we do have the sticker tag, and it does read off as KD4, and the colorway shown is metallic silver and total orange. So I went with my true to size of a size 8, so I think if you are semi-wide to wide feet, you could possibly get away with going true to size. And then once you open the box, now you can see that we do have a simple inside to the box, and we do have that standard white Nike wax tissue paper right there. And with that being said, guys, let's just go right into the history of the shoe, man. So as I mentioned earlier, this specific All-Star Weekend took place in Orlando, Florida, and the main inspiration behind this whole Nike basketball collection was the Kennedy Space Center. So when you think about it, it's a space center, space station. When you go to space, what do you see? The whole entire galaxy, the Earth, and all that type of stuff. So that's pretty much the basis of the inspiration behind the shoe and all of the basketball sneakers within this Nike collection. So as you saw on the Big Bangs, that was the LeBron 9. The Kobe 7s were also Galaxy themed. The Foamposites were also Galaxy themed. And then finally, these KDs were Galaxy themed. And there's a lot of more NASA inspirations on this pair. I'll focus specifically on that later into the details of the sneaker. So now with that being said, let's just focus onto the toe box of the shoe right here. So as you can see, we do have this strange material that is on the whole entire upper of this KD4. If my memory stands correct, I believe that the whole upper of this sneaker is made out of that fused material, and that is why it's made out of that flexible but stable material, which is pretty nice and keeps your foot locked in. And when you put these sneakers on, they feel wonderful. They're very lightweight, very comfortable, not as bouncy as other Zoom products, but I still think that they feel really good when you try them on. Also, when you look towards the top of the shoe, now you can see that we do have that orange Nike check, which plays into that Galaxy theme. Then when we move towards the top of the shoe, now you can see that we have this beautiful, interesting mesh pattern on the tongue, and it goes all the way up until the top of the logo. And then we also have these nice 3M laces right here, so it's in this silver colorway. However, we do have a lot of 3M prints on it, which will make the shoe pop amazingly. One final thing to note about 3M is the fact that we do have this unique KD4 strap, man, and I have to say, this is one of my favorite things about the KD4 sneakers. I never owned it because I was personally a LeBron fan, so I only bought the LeBron shoes at that time, as well as Jordans and some Adidas products. But it just looks really nice on this KD4 Galaxy. So as you can see right here, we do have this Nike check in that orange detail, and then this whole entire strap is made out of that 3M material. And when you actually focus onto the details right here, it does say pull for lockdown. And what's really interesting about this strap is that it really does lock down. So depending on if your feet are too narrow or too wide for the shoe, the strap does adjust to that. So sometimes it may fully go through like this, but if you have a bigger foot like me, it tends to stay in this area right here, which is pretty nice and shows how functional the strap actually works. And it goes onto the inside of the shoe, which is pretty nice. And when focusing onto the inside of the strap right there, you can see that it does say adaptive fit, which is the technology for the strap, and it 100% adapts to your feet as mentioned earlier. And then we have this nice little orange detail, which you won't really see when the strap is used, but it does have a nice little pop to it. Now when going onto the top of the tongue right here, you can see this nice Nassau logo with some KD35 details on it. And we do have this Pegasus horse right there, which looks wonderful on the shoe. And now when focusing onto the lateral side of the shoe right here, you can see more of that fused material on the upper, but we do have a lot of ventilation holes, which is pretty nice, which does fit with the aesthetic of the shoe. And now when going into the back heel area now, you can see that KD logo right there, which is pretty simple and clean, so no complaints about that. And then finally, guys, when going onto the medial side of the shoe right here, you can see that smaller Nike check, and again, just the opposite side of the strap, which is a pretty nice touch. Now, when focusing onto the midsole of this shoe, guys, this is one of the best details on the shoe in my opinion, because it does go fully into that galaxy theme, and I just love it. So as you can see, it's an all black midsole. However, it is speckled with different galaxy hits. So we have some white, some gray, and some baby blues. And then we can focus from the outsole from here at this point, because we do have some Nike Zoom technology in the forefoot. And then the rest of the cushioning technology, I believe, is Phylon, if I'm not mistaken, and some rubber as well. And on the top of the outsole, it does say Barber with a heart on it, and right below that it says Tony Man. Not too familiar with what that means. I'm pretty sure it's like a KD family thing, because as you guys know with KD, he does input a lot of his family onto his shoes, like the most popular one being the On Pearls. And then on the outsole, we do have some other details. So right here, I don't think this is carbon fiber, but it does have KD logo right there, as well as some galaxy print. And then on the inside of this shoe, it does say work harder. And then on the inside of this shoe, it does say stay focused right there. And then on the inside of this shoe, it does say design and engineered to the specifications of, and then you see Kevin Durant's signature right there. And there's one more detail which is pretty hard to see, but it just says seat pleasant. Not sure why it says that, but that is a detail to mention on the shoe. And one more final detail to note, guys, is the fact that we do have this beautiful insole right here with the galaxy print, and we do have that Pegasus horse right there, which looks pretty nice as well. And with that being said, guys, that's going to conclude all the details as well as the history of the shoe. So now let's get right into this on full look, all right? So that's going to conclude the review as well as the on full look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as it did making it for y'all. Definitely let me know what you think about the KD4 Galaxy, man. I think it's a super classic sneaker, but I want to hear y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. And other than that, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all already know the rest, so I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.